And with Calgary in town, that means Peyton Krebs up against a hometown foe. How are you, sir?
Fantastic. You guys doing well?
Well, good. We're looking at
I
you.
don't know if I say fantastic.
We're looking at you.
But I like that.
Come on, you got to up your game there.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're looking at you differently now. You're on the wing and but you had a lot more face-offs and a lot more success on the dot as the winger the other night on the Cozen's line. What was that like?
Yeah, just trying to do my part, I guess. You know, it's fun to get out there with Cozy and Peterka and zip the puck around and, you know, playing wing. A little different, obviously, but just, you know, with Cozy and we can kind of tag team the center and the wing. And then, on the draws, I think I was working on it a lot. First game I didn't have much success, but I knew it was going to come. And then, I was snapping it back. It felt good.
Usually, if there's a lefty and a righty that can take face-offs, the face-offs on the left side are the lefties and the right side are the righties because it's their strong side. They can go snap it back with the backhand.
Yep.
But I look at the face-offs from Tuesday night. You took all the draws in the defensive zone. Was there a talk before that, okay, I'm going to be the low guy, I'm going to take the draws in the defensive zone? Is that the setup you guys have with you and Cousins?
No, I think Cuzzy's strong on the draw too, on his backhand, so anytime he can take it there. I think just different situations where I needed to take the draw and he wanted to do different things, obviously, and different plays that we're doing. So, I think, and to be honest, most of the draws that I did take were on my backhand in D zone, just trying to snap it back and get the breakout.
See, the NHL has the breakdown of defensive zone, neutral zone, offensive zone, but they don't have a breakdown of the left circles or the right circles. So I think that's more important, to be honest with you, like when I look at centers to see if they win more on their strong side than their weak side.
Exactly.
Do you guys feel like you can cheat a little bit more on the draws when you have the other centerman there?
Well, that was when I was with Oki and Zemgus. Like, they're both really strong on draws too, so I wasn't afraid to get kicked out the outside.
See?
The lineys don't like that, though, because you make them have to do something.
Well, I mean, they're good on draws too, so they enjoy it, which is good. Any way to get the puck back there.
This is affirmation of an old Michael Pekka story. Remember when he told us when you were in Rochester and maybe weren't having a ton of success on the draws? Yeah. And Michael said, I think he's getting kicked out intentionally on a few of them right now because of where his percentage is at.
Pass the buck over to somebody else.
100%.
No, but in all seriousness, like I don't know. There's like everything in life. There's a divide. There are people that are fixated on face-off percentages and team-wide percentages, and it's like, I don't want to say they make it the be-all and end-all. Marty and I tend to be on the other side. We're like, it's more what you do after the face-off.
Right.
But as a group, I'm just curious, like, how you guys look at that and whether you are aware of your overall percentage or whether you're looking at it like, you know what, we're still doing a lot of the right things here.
Yeah, I think, like you said, what you do after is a big thing. I mean, you could lose the draw and then Cuzzy jumps it and gets the puck anyways. So, like, there's those things of it, and I guess that would count as a win. But you definitely want to win those draws because, you know, you have the puck, it's better. Like Donnie always says, we want to hold pucks and make plays, and in order to do that, especially in the O zone, I mean, teams are so good at breaking out pucks. You want that puck right away. So I mean, we look at it a lot. Smurf is kind of the guy that you go to with faceoffs before and after games, and I think it's really important. You look at, you know, I'm sure you can look at all the Stanley Cup final games and playoffs. You know, who generally is going to win is the higher face-off percentage team. It's kind of funny how it works that way.
Let me ask you about playing the wing. Do you like having the puck come where you can turn and get your forehand on it, or do you like being on the left side and having your backhand on it? Is there a difference? Are you more comfortable with being along the right boards or the left boards? How does that work, and how do you work on that?
Yeah, I think for me, I actually like picking up rims on my backhand more, so that forehand side is better for me in that way. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I feel like either way, you know, you're going to have a guy on your back and you're going to have to make a play. So whether that's on your backhand or forehand, I feel like I can make plays on both hands pretty well now. So
do you have to keep a quick look at the D, see if they pinch?
Yeah, like for sure. I think,
you know, did Tampa pinch a lot, and then you play Calgary? Are you like aware, or the coaches let you know, hey, strong side, the D's coming? Like, be aware of that.
Yeah, I think that push out's big, right? Where you can feel the D on your back and you can push off them, and you instead of going low and then having the D just come right on you and smack you. So just little things like that you can add that will give you more space.
You are forever linked because of your junior career and draft status with fellow Sabres, Matt Savoie and Peyton Krebs, or pardon me, Zach Benson.
Yeah.
And I'm curious where where you see them at right now. Obviously, tough start for Matt because of the injury,
right.
But amazing start for Zach because of everything he's done, and just how often you guys, kind of chat, hang out, just what that whole dynamic is like.
Yeah, no, I had them out for dinner during camp and whatnot, just to make sure they're getting out of the hotel and having a nice meal. My gal cooks a nice dinner up, so got them well fed for sure. But no, they got here for a reason. They do their own thing, and I just try to support that in any way I can. Obviously, Zach, we had the same billets in Winnipeg too, so we have that connection, which is pretty special. So, ever since he was 15, he's been a stud, and he came here. And when he was 15, I played with him. He wasn't only supposed to play 5-10 games, and he came in and played all 24. I think we played in that bubble. So, and then Matt, I played with him a few times. Then he went to the USHL when he was 15 too. So I got to see both of them at 15, and how they developed as people and as players is special to watch and exciting. I
want to go back to another WHL grad and your line mate Dylan Cozen, who got the goal the other day. He can snap the puck. Like, he has that wrist shot that is like off the stick, and in a moment it's off the post and in.
Yeah.
How do you, as a line mate now, playing with him as opposed to playing with like Cal and Zemgus, adjust your game and say, hey, you know what? Like, how about I'm more of a playmaker. I'll look for you more often. Maybe I'll be in different situations. How do you adjust your game, because Dylan has such that ability to just snap the puck?
Yeah, well, it's funny you say that, because the first thing I said to him, I'm gonna be a dog for you, brother, tonight. I'm gonna get that puck to you. So
is it a dog DOG or dog DAWG? A dog
DOG.
Okay, good.
So I love getting him the puck. Anytime he has it in the O-zone, he can make plays, and I think I can add that energy and that kind of that grit to allow him to get some space in the O-zone. Same with JJ, and that's what I want to do. Is I want to get on the forecheck. I want to get the puck and snap it their way, and they can put her in the net.
I say when Dylan scores, he has his own goal song. But if you assist, and then when they announce assisted by number 19, Peyton Krebs, then you get, ooh, let the dogs out. Ooh. And it comes like, because that would be good. That would have an assist song, not just a goal song, an assist song would be great.
I think he'd be down for that.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
You're adding so many more layers for Game Press to think about in the moment. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough.
They're one of the best, so it works.
Exactly. Last one for me, just like we're talking Cozens and his improvement in shot in recent years. What did you take from this summer? Like, what was kind of your big development area for this year?
I think it's kind of everything. I feel like the last few years, I would say I was a boy. I would get hit off pucks a lot, and this year I really focused on just getting a lot stronger and a lot faster. I went to my trainer, Ben Prentice, in Connecticut. Actually, I use him, and I fly back and forth to see him, and that was kind of my main focus. And obviously, I just wanted to get confidence on my edges. Worked on my skating a lot, actually, with my skills guy and my skating coaches. So I think I had my shot. Obviously, I work on that every day. I'm on the sport court ripping pucks, 1,000 pucks a day, whatever it is, with my brothers. And I wouldn't say there's one thing I just pinpointed, but I wanted to get just confident in all those, where when I get the puck, I'm not like thinking, oh, I gotta on my edges, I'm just reading and reacting. And I think and another thing is just working on my mental performance. I worked a lot with my mental performance coach, Matthew Calderoni, and I just wanted to come to the season with no doubts, and just let my instincts take over.
Is the guy in Connecticut the same Marty St. Louis guy that he used to work out with?
Yeah.
I know that when he came back to the Rangers, he brought a ton of guys back because obviously he was in Tampa so long, and then he came back to New York, and everybody started flooding that gym and working, because Marty was such
he's a beast.
The guy that was a beast, right? But an unknown, and maybe people pushed him aside, and then he just 100%. Was great. So that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for the thoughtful answers. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.